Look at the bling on his wrist. What are you wearing on your wrist? That's like someone's house you're wearing on your wrist there. That's made with diamonds and stuff.
Yeah. It looks more expensive than it really is.
So we can describe your taste as gaudy and cheap, then?
I don't mind, yeah.
You know, one of the things I like about the show, over and above you guys, obviously, I like the host you have, or the presenter who holds it together, Evan, and the little voiceover bits when you're talking, and I like all that. You know, I think that really brings something to the show, and that's one of the things I like about it. The other thing I like about it, and one of the reasons why I think it's sexy, is because of the shape of all your heads. It's all very different. Do you agree?
What, we've all got different heads?
Shape, but that's part of the appeal of the show.
The Dragons are less than happy with the quality of Jonathan's pitch.
So down there, obviously. You see what we were doing then? Who's had the most success then? I know this is a question you're dying for me to ask. Who's had the most success with something that was pitched and then invested in on the show?
I think it's the chop box.
The chop box?
Yeah, the chop box.
I thought it was the reggae.
Oh, come on, don't be so ridiculous. Spicy sauce. I'm talking about real invention.
We're about real money. Yeah, I mean,
I thought
Levi
the reggae
Roots.
sauce was a big success for you.
No, it is. Well, it's not just for me. It's for Levi now. To be perfectly blunt, yeah, he's a multi-millionaire. He's
no
made,
way from the sauce.
From the sauce.
Likes the sauce.
Right.
Wow.
And it is great.
He likes the sauce,
I think.
And so, what about the chop box? This presumably is one of your investments in James.
Clearly, yeah. I mean, we got an order of 25 million units.
Wow.
I read that as well.
Have you sold them?
Yeah, we have.
At penny each.
Wow, the Dragons are biting away at each other's investments now.
No, they know that, Jonathan. I mean, I just think, because I'm new, I think they find it hard to kind of sustain my success, so I just let them, you know.
I think maybe it's because you've come dressed as a wine waiter. That's probably... Can I just ask you fellas something? Is there some sort of stripy sock club going on that we don't all know about?
Who likes the stripy socks?
Is this some sort of pitch that you're doing here? Are you pitching stripy socks to me?
Jonathan, it's interesting you brought
Don't
that up.
encourage it, Jonathan.
Jonathan, a present for you.
Size 11 to 14? Jesus Christ, you're never going to fall over. I bet it would take a very strong wind to knock you off your perch. You're never going to.
And you've got big feet. They're perfect.
I have got big feet.
Will you wear them?
No. If you give me the watch, I'll think about it. And the shoes. I quite like the tie. I don't want to push And Deborah's had to iron that hanky for a while, haven't you, Deborah?
That's honestly enough.
Denzel, how are you fixed for undergarments? You want the jockey socks or you... OK.
I'm finding Peter's socks quite distracting.
Yeah, would you like
Can
your shoes back?
Can he have his shoes back?
OK, you can have your shoes back. And you'd have the tie back, but I'm keeping the watch. OK. You know, you say people... I have something to pitch in. I hope you don't mind me taking this opportunity, but this is a golden opportunity for me, OK? And I have... Because I consider myself something of an amateur inventor. Do you want to see... I brought something in. I want you to see. OK. Feel free to be harsh, but seriously, one of you wants this idea, you can have it off me, and we'll give the money to children in need.
OK.
You ready? OK, now, do you like bread?
Yes.
Do you like cheese and bread together?
Yes.
How big is a normal loaf of bread? How big is a normal piece of cheese? Do you see the difference? If you buy bread and cheese together with the intention of making sandwiches using the cheese inside the bread, the cheese is not enough. Dragons, the cheese, bread. Cheese, bread size. Like a sandwich? Yes. This is a little bit dry now. One sandwich. Pass it around.
Jonathan, I think you're good.
James, are you in?
What's the deal, Jonathan? What's the deal?
What's the deal? I've got 10 million orders of the cheese bread from Romania.
So it's just a bit of cheese just cut to look like bread?
Yes, you say that, but what's a wheel but a box with the edges shaved off? Use your imagination. What's reggae sauce but HP with a song attached? God, I'm sweating. Right. Denzel, you ever have any ideas? Any good ideas yourself?
Good ideas?
Yeah.
It's funny you say that.
What?
I just happen to have a really interesting idea here.
What's that?
Now, well, this is very serious. You know, you heard of AA, right? Alcoholics Anonymous.
Yes, sir.
12-step program and all of that.
Yeah.
Well, a much more serious problem throughout the world, and I've done the research, is something called NPA, which is Nose Pickers Anonymous.
Oh.
Nose Pickers Anonymous.
Yes.
So I figured, you know, to have a good time, to have some fun, and this way you can't get it in your... Where is my nose? You can't get it actually up in your nose.
Theo.
You have different characters. No, wait, I'm passionate about this. Wait, come back. Come back. I'm passionate about it. I gotta be passionate, right?
What do you think? Do you think
NPA. Think NPA.
I'll give him
Nose
100
Pickers
grand.
Anonymous.
You give him 100 grand.
No, wait.
Denzel,
No.
I'm in.
There's a theme to it. There's a, you know, you might want to feel like diving. You're diving and you're picking your nose. You're doing construction work. You're at work during the day. You're picking your nose.
I thought he just turned his hand into the village people.
Then sometimes, you know.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, two-time Oscar winner Denzel Washington pitching to the Dragons. Nose Pickers Anonymous. Right, guys, I love the show. I watch it on a regular basis. It's almost as good as The Apprentice. I'm sure you hear that on a regular I'm sure you hear that a lot.
You were good on The Apprentice.
Thank you very much
You
indeed.
were
Although
very,
we
very
lost,
good.
we didn't win.
No, but you deserved to win.
Did you think our product was okay?
I'm not so sure about the product, but I thought you performed quite well. You surprised me.
Quite well.
Yeah,
Hold on, what do you mean you surprised me? You performed well.
Well, you were really good.
Start again.
No, I think he performed well in terms of he
he
gave as
walk
good as he
straight,
gets. And when,
put two words
when you
together?
were debating it with Sir Alan, I actually thought you gave a better piece of the action in terms of your justification of why than anybody else.
You are getting dangerously close to being my favourite dragon now.
Thanks, Jonathan.
I noticed you didn't have a watch. I went out and bought you one. For a little present. How great to have you here. I really appreciate you coming on, because I know you know, let's face it, you don't need to, but I'm a fan of the show, and I'm so thrilled that it's the success it is. Ladies and gentlemen, 4 of the current 5 Dragons. Thank you, guys. See, they're great, and you've got all the bits. I will wear the socks. I love it. Thank you. You were great fun. Theo, great to meet you.